Hello and welcome on 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Time to go through the world of sports as we look at the NPFL. A lot of matches were played, about 10. And in Group A and B, really, Bende Insurance really hosting home in that particular league. Welcome you once again, and we quickly look at stories trending in the world of sport. We start with referees. 29 referees receive FIFA badges in Abuja, according to the news featuring that 29 Nigerian referees actually they were conferred with that particular 2023 FIFA badges, and right now they'll be happy that yes, they've been recognized for what they are doing, and they will be able to at least showcase their talent as an official when it comes to officiating in matches. Let's look at the list of those 29 Nigerians. We have FIFA referees now. We have Ogabo Joseph, Nuruddin Abubakri, Quadri Adebimpe, Kasim Abdusalam, Abdullahi Abubakar, Bashiru Saliu, Grima Mohammed, and you have FIFA assistant referees Samuel Pwadudakam, you have Usman Abdulmajid, Efosa, Celestine, Hope Igor, Tajiri Digbori, Mohamed Yakubu, and Tijani Ahmad, making the list for FIFA assistant referee that was actually badged yesterday. FIFA big soccer referees, Jelili Ogumuyiwa, Fawole Olawale, you have Olayinka Olajide, Rabiu Ahmad. In FIFA futsal referee for big soccer, you have Bello Al-Hassan, Musa Davo, and you have Paul Omoago, not forgetting Uha Undubusi. And FIFA women referees now, Undidi Patience making that cut, Hannah Eliago, Olufumilayo Alaba, you have Yemisi Akintoye. FIFA women assistant referees, Mfon Akpan, Beauty Terra, and Abibat Yusuf, also making the list of 29 Nigerian referees right now that have been given that FIFA badges now, and they will be referring games for 2023. That's a good one. At least we are having the opportunity where they are being recognized for what they do, and hopefully they will get those big matches to actually officiate. I have in the studio Noel Samson. Good to have you, Noel.
Mr. Adeni, it's my pleasure to be here.
You saw
again.
Nigerian referees there. They have the opportunity to be given that FIFA badge. We have a FIFA referee, we have assistant referee, futsal, that's for beach soccer. We have a FIFA women referee, assistant referee also. 29 of them.
It's a very good one for the referees. It's a sign that we are improving, and it's a sign that it's going to be a kind of morale booster to the referees. At least now, if the World Cup comes now again, at least.
Well, let's say maybe even if they don't play the main World Cup for 2022 events, let's say at least they'll be covering maybe under 17,
yes,
under
exactly.
20 and all that.
But I'm sure their main target should be that the biggest stage, which is the World Cup.
The Women World Cup.
Yeah, with that Women World Cup or probably the Men's World Cup or two, because it's very pathetic when you can't see our Nigerians part of the officiating referees at the World Cup, being the center referee or the assistant video referees. It's so frustrating. But it seems with the new NFF board that have been trying to make everything, it seems so the referee they're trying to pay them before their matches and everything. So it's going to give them a kind of booster and make them perform better. So it's a good one for the referees, and I'm very happy for them. And my prayer for them is that they should not go and disappoint us when they get to the
opportunity, those FIFA official events.
Yes, no, where they're going to give an offside when it's supposed to be an offside. So hopefully. That's our prayer.
No, something there, but really, we just believe that these 29 referees will do justice to the opportunity given to them right now by the fact that they have been badged as FIFA referee for 2023. And from that particular story, let's go to the NPFL, Nigerian Professional Football League. Matches were played, 10 matches in Group A and Group B, where you have 7 home draws. A lot of home wins, I beg your pardon, home wins there. And let's talk about it. Rangers picked first win. Insurance maintained perfect record in that particular game that they play. Good one for Rangers. After all, they've not been doing so well, but now they picked the first win of this particular NPFL for 2023 season. Insurance, Bende Insurance of Benin, they won again in match day 5. Looking at the result in Group A, let's look at how it actually went down in Group A now. NPFL, we have El Kanemi Warriors. They were defeated by Bende Insurance Deputy Echeta, scoring in the 27th minute. You have Gombe United 2-1 against the Stars of Ibadan, where Gali Fauke scored for them in 56 minutes, so pull one back. But Taye Yusuf got a brace, 52, and and 58th minute to make it 2 for Gombe United in Gombe. Kwara United 2-1 in Ibadan. Wasiu Alalade in the 14th minute. Ahmed Jimo scoring in the 88th minute. Cyril Olusema put one back for Aqua United in the 69th minute to make it 2-1, giving Kwara United that particular edge over Aqua. Nasarawa United lost their game over there in Kaduna against Plateau United, and at least in their home game, King Osanga actually put one back for Nasarawa United. Mustafa Ibrahim and Ifeanyi Emmanuel scoring for Plateau United, making it 2-1. Although the chairman of that club, Aiki Danladi, says it's not over, they can still make it. They will continue to believe in themselves. Remo Stars defeated Eyimba 1-0. Samuel and Nakwe scoring that particular goal for Remo Stars in Ikene. Now, if we move, let's look at this together before we look at the table. These are the matches played. You have in this particular group now, you have 2 home wins. Yes. Right, 2 home wins. There are 3 home wins. You have 1 away win and 2 away wins, 3 home wins. I
was trying to point out that this, unlike
before that, you must have all the 5 matches you have at home.
Why would you lose at home? It's either you lose or you draw, you win or you draw at home. So it's a very good improvement. At least you can still go to you can go for a away match and you can win, unlike before. So it's a very good one. You can see it's not that the competition is quite stiff. You have 0-1, you have 2-1, you have 2-1, 1-2, 1-0. So it's not something you have like 5-0. You can see even though like Gombe United, they won Shooting Stars. It was a 2-1 defeat from Itai Yusuf scored the 2 goals at 52 and 58 minutes before. Equalized. They scored a putback one at 66 minutes. So if it were before, you see something like 5-0 because
they are playing home.
Yes, why should you score? So it seems the NFF, this new regime, are really working hard to make sure they make the game more competitive and more interesting for people. So it's a very good one to the team.
Now looking at the NPFL Matchday 5 midweek result there. Let's look at how the table is in Group A, where Bender Insurance are really topping there after playing 5 matches, 8 goal difference. You have 15 points there. Really, they've done well. 5 out of 5. They got 15. Remo Stars are trailing at 12 points, 3 points adrift. You have them with 3 goal difference. Eyimba International that lost against Remo Stars by a long goal. They are standing tall with 7 points. What they got there, 5 points adrift. You have Aqua United, Plateau United, Gombe United in 6th position with 6 points. Shooting Stars of Ibadan -2. You have Shooting Stars with 5 points. Kwara United, El Kanemi, and Nasarawa United.
It's a very. I'm surprised seeing Nasarawa United at the bottom of the table. They are. The FCT, they are brothers, so they are close to us. So, Bender Insurance, they've really been. It's been surprising that they are getting to this level, being first on the table. I'm really surprised because I never expected. I was expecting probably Eyimba, which is to me one of the most successful team in Nigeria in recent times. But it seems they are at the 3rd position, sharing the same point with Aqua United. So
Plateau United
and Plateau United also. And the difference is not that the point difference is not that much. You have 15. The first to second is we have a 3 points difference. We have a 7. So it's quite a competitive game. So we just play. We pray. I mean, Bender Insurance that win the competition. Well,
as we are wishing them, we wish others too, because it's still open. It's a marathon. They are actually having, from the way it is right now, 13 more matches to go. Still a marathon there. Well, you just have to be very careful not to be carried away. But for the fact that you are topping, you have 13 more matches.
Yes.
I won't be surprised. Nasarawa United is having one now. If they brazen up, the remaining 13 matches,
they might win the league.
Still go back to among the big boys, because 3 teams will qualify from this group to fight for the Super 6. Now let's look at Group B, how it also went down across different stadia in Nigeria on Wednesday. The midweek result, Matchday 5 Group B. Abia Warriors beat Niger Tornadoes by a long goal. Bello Idowu in the 45th minute. Bayelsa United, they played draw 1-1 against Doma United. Osobo Osahon scoring 53rd, while Samuel Enefe was the one that drew the first blood in the 45th minute for Doma United, the visiting team, before Bayelsa United put one back over there at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa. Rangers International, first win so far this season. Good one for them. They defeated Dakada FC. Hadu Mohammed scoring for them the 38th minute. Lobby Stars also defeated Sunshine Stars. We'll talk about that actually later, because there's a clip concerning that penalty scored by Joseph Atule late. Does it worth it or not?
Okay.
In the 88th minute. And you have Rivers United 2-0 against Wiki Tourists of Bauchi. Ebube Duru, 25th minute, while penalty, he also did that one, scoring that penalty in the 64th minute, making a brace for Ebube Duru. Now, let's look at the table, how we stand there right now in Group B. You have Rivers United with 13 points, followed by Lobby Stars, who actually have 12. Abia Warriors, 9. Niger Tornadoes, Sunshine Stars. Noah Samson, do justice to this.
It's quite. It's very competitive table also. We have a Rivers just 1 point between the first and the second position.
This particular group is very, very tough.
Very, very tough, and I'm still surprised you have a Wiki Tourist having those 1 point. It's really surprising, and it seems they still have 13 more games to
play.
Well,
their former coach actually resigned 2 days ago, and that a lot of issues here and there concerning Wiki Tourist of Bauchi. Maybe they can get their acts together.
Who knows? Probably you should just try and get a new coach. Probably if they get a new coach, it's going to help them go a little forward. So Niger Tornadoes, I'm surprised. They used to be a very quite big name in the league before. I'm surprised they are fourth, and Sunshine Stars. I'm so surprised with these things. I never expected Rivers United to be at the first top of the table. I expected that Lubies or Niger Tornadoes or Sunshine, but it is what it is
like
now.
I said, it's still a marathon. You know, you can't just at least 13 more matches to go.
Yes,
maybe I should call you Mr. Surprise. Okay, right now we've been talking about the NPFL Group B table there, where Rivers United are really leading the pack with 13 points, and they have Lobby also trailing there. But a particular clip between Lobby and Sunshine, a match that was played where Lobby got a penalty, and a lot of people have been looking at, does that really stand for penalty? Let's look at that clip while we are talking about Lobby versus Sunshine. Now, you look at this. Does it really what you can call a penalty call there? I still don't understand what happened there.
Yeah.
Did he touch his hand? Is he his hand or his arm or his face? Did you see that?
I can't really see, but I don't know. But it seems he was putting.
Wait, it was in his lap. His hand was at the back. Now, you take your time to look at this, and you want to wonder because
but that is the importance of this.
Now watch this. Now you look at by the time the player connected with the ball, the play.
Yeah, it seems he touched the arm.
He touched his hand, right?
Yeah,
okay.
he touched the arm.
Well,
he touched the arm, not his face. If he touched his face, he could have gone
because
down.
a lot of Sunshine Stars fans are already calling for like that shouldn't be a penalty or thereabout, but that was what they actually that got them converting that sport kick there.
From what I'm seeing here, touched the player's arm.
Okay, good one there. Now we just look at that particular issue there, and another one came up between has to do with Bayelsa United. A particular fan of Bayelsa United attacked a match official, although news came out that he has been arrested anyway. But we are waiting to actually hear from Bayelsa United, the statement from that club, before we actually look deeper into that story. You know, NPFL says, IMC says, if your fans become unruly, 3 points at stake for deduction, so they have to be careful. But I saw one particular snippet that says Bayelsa United actually says where they are not part of what that guy did, but we're still waiting to see.
They have to disassociate themselves from such a fan. But it's an improvement if he's been caught. At least it serves as a lesson to others, because I think on this show we talked about it where fans do intimidate referees and match officials. So if this can happen where maybe a fan thinks maybe the way the referee blew the match, he wasn't satisfied with the decision of the ref and decided to attack the ref, and he's being arrested, prosecuted, taken to a judge and be given like three month sentence. Next time he wants to come and try that again, and others it will serve as a
deterrent
to others, and they should also find a kind of a protection for the referees also because I don't think if the referee was really protected, the fan would be able to get close to him.
Maybe it was just they were going to the, at times when you are going to the tunnel, you see fans around one way or the other. Nigeria,
fans are really crazy.
This is Nigeria. Let's not deceive ourselves. Let's not make it look as if our stadia overnight, all of them actually turned the most secure like those European. Each stadium in Nigeria, each stadium, if you check, except those big ones like MK Abiola, Lagos, if you look at others, it's prone very, very.
You can easily jump over
easily
those attack.
Exactly. even we saw what happened at Abuja Stadium when the Eagles lost against Ghana. What happened there was an eyesore. But anyway, just talking about the NPFL issues around there, and then we just have to look at Group A and B table that we just looked at. And right now, good one for Bende Insurance, who actually have 5 out of 5 celebrating the fact that they've been able to win 5 matches after just coming back to the NPFL. Now let's talk about the Club World Cup taking place over there in Morocco. A big one for Al Ahly of Egypt. They were able to win. They beat Auckland City of New Zealand 3-0 to book Seattle Sounders fixtures there. Well, they'll be facing them. But right now, I'm happy for Al Ahly. The fact that not just 1, 2, but 3 goals against Auckland City.
Al Ahly is a big African team, very big, where they've won the African Champions League for a countless of time. So seeing them playing against the Auckland City, I was like, okay. I was actually, my prediction was like, okay, probably the Auckland City is going to win the Al Ahly, but it was quite surprising.
Because of what?
That was just what I thought. I felt, okay, these guys, probably because they're exposed New Zealand, they have more training equipment or more exposed to more footballing stuff than the Egyptians. But it was so shocking when they gave it was a whooping.
Well, seriously, it's just because at times we underrate ourselves in Africa. Believe you me, I don't expect a New Zealand team to beat Al Ahly. Al Ahly is a team that there are some clubs even in Europe, yes, that they can actually defeat. I'm not talking about the big ones.
They can defeat Manchester United. I'm not doubt about that.
I didn't say that. So I don't want it to come for. Let them come for you.
They can't defeat Manchester United.
They can't beat Chelsea.
Why?
What a way to go.
Why?
They are talking about the Club World Cup. Good one for Al Ahly. Starting on a very good note, defeating Auckland City of New Zealand 3-0 there. And right now they're facing Seattle Sounders of USA, the one that won the MLS, and the other match that will be coming up tomorrow. Well, good one for Al Ahly. Hopefully they will continue to do well. And if they are able to win, who knows, maybe they'll be facing Real Madrid. Well, we'll give you more of that. Now let's quickly look at the EFL Cup. Manchester United, they did well, 5-0 aggregate right now. It was a 5-0 aggregate to face Newcastle in the final. They were able to bamboozle Nottingham Forest. First leg 3-0, second leg, come on, this is a big one.
For them, it's a big one, but for we...
If somebody actually perform, accept.
What you want, the issues are you want, your first leg you want 3-0, second leg you want 2-0. What's big deal there? They have done it before, people will still do it. So you're not praising them for what they are meeting Newcastle.
Your enmity for Chelsea, for Man United, that's actually blind for seeing what they have done. They've done well.
We are just
now they have qualified for the final.
So don't say they're not going to win.
What if it's Chelsea? I'm sure you won't say this.
See, I'm not a biased person. If Chelsea performs well, we'll say they perform well. But the Manchester United, they won fight Nottingham Forest. We are there on the table.
So where's Chelsea in the competition?
We are talking about Manchester United.
No, where is Chelsea now? Where are they?
We left. This competition is meant for the boys.
Not for the men.
The men play Champions League and Europa Cup.
If it's meant for the boys, then where is Chelsea boys now?
No, Chelsea, we are men. We don't really drag with.
You are fighting for Champions League.
Yes, that is what want to play at the biggest level.
To remind you,
yes, sir.
To remind you, the money that follows AFL and FA Cup is not small. A huge amount of money.
We've won it severally with the kind of account, so we don't care. What we want to do is those good for Champions League, we win Champions League.
What a way to go there.
Newcastle will deal with them 3-0.
You are so sure? Well, we wait till the time they play the final there. Manchester United against Newcastle in the final of AFL Cup because they were able to defeat Nottingham Forest, just throwing some banters there. But really, Man United did well, defeating them on 5-goal thriller there. Both first leg and second leg. Nottingham Forest really couldn't just do anything against Manchester United. And good one for Old Trafford fans now for the fact that they will be waiting to at least hope that they can defeat Newcastle. But from Noel Sampson, it says Newcastle will actually win that game. We'll wait to see that by the time they meet for the final. But right now, let's talk about Barcelona, who actually made it 8 gap now. When it comes to La Liga, 8-point gap as they defeated Real Betis. They egged them, and now they lead La Liga with 8 points.
But from the way we are saying things now, Barcelona might win this league this season because even the Real Madrid are not the best of form now. So I'm really happy for Barcelona and Xavi is actually doing everything he could do to make sure the Barcelona we know before is what it is now to them.
What's it about was it Lewandowski winking when he scores? Lewandowski, Rafinha, yes, they got those goals, but really 2-1, but they got what they needed, 3 points at stake, and now they added it to the 5 they were having before, now making it 8. Catch them if you can.
Catch me if you can.
That's for Real Madrid.
Yeah, so it's like when you have with a boat running now, you want to follow, you can catch with a boat. You just have to you don't have to follow up to become second. So that's what they're trying to do now. If they can go further, like having maybe 13 points or 10 points, they'll be relaxed enough. Even 8 points. If you're having 8 points and you play your game well, this should be a clear indication that you're winning the league. So I'm really proud. I'm happy. Although they did Chelsea things that are quite bad. They took some of our players we wanted buying and kidnapped some of our players. Let me use the word. But still, we have to be still happy that they are doing well.
Well, good one for Barcelona, getting that particular 3 point at stake as they right now at least advance the gap between themselves and the Los Merengues, making it 8 points now, at least for Barcelona. They've done well by getting this done, and now you just have to look at the race is still open anyway. Just don't relax, even though you are leading 8 points, anything can still happen. Now let's quickly look at Italia, Coppa Italia, rather German DFB Poker, where matches were also played. Let's look at the result there. 1899 Offenham, they lost against Leipzig as expected. A lot of people actually picked Leipzig to win that game, and they did 3-1. You have Mainz 05 losing against Bayern 4-0, Choupo-Moting and others scoring in that particular game. Good one for Bayern, dropping Mainz 05.
Like you said, it was expected now.
As expected.
It was expected.
But you know, at times when it's League Cup or Cups, you know, it can be very, very dicey. So that's why maybe I was thinking maybe 1899 or Mainz will have an edge.
No, we know Leipzig is quite better than the 1899. 1899 actually Bayern is quite better. So when I even saw the feature, I was like, okay, I was giving it to Leipzig, I was giving it to Bayern. These guys are going to edge. But even though it's going to be a maybe probably a draw, but my prediction, it came to pass that they won. But I never knew the particular score. Those guys were going to win.
4-0 and 3-1 there quickly. Also in Italia, Coppa Italia, Jose Mourinho was shocked to the bone marrow because Cremonese did well. Let's look at the result there. 2-1, Cremonese 2, Roma 1. You have Fiorentina 2, Torino 1. Well, that game, what happened to Roma?
I can't really say because I'm really surprised. You know, there was no injury, there was no red card, and I don't know.
This is a cup,
yes.
Coppa Italia.
So I don't really know.
They won that by it. If you look at Italians, they are Cremonese are down the bottom of the table. Roma are among the big boys at least. For them to lose this game at home, the city of Rome.
This is the magic we were talking about. This
Stadio Olimpico.
Yeah, this is the magic. Where you have someone at the down bottom will come and disgrace the person at the top.
Maybe they should borrow that movie title, Olympus has fallen. Well, good one for Cremonese winning that game. They are 2-1, and for Roma, they will be biting their fingers for the fact that they couldn't hold their own against a team who really did well against them. But right now, let's go to France, where it was a fantastic performance from different clubs. Just yesterday, for Lani Balogun, well, really edging home, scoring so many goals right now. Angers 1, Ajaccio 2. Lille played goalless against Clermont. Marseille made it 2-0 against Simon Moses' team, Nantes. Reims 4-2, where you have for Lani Balogun scoring there. Right now, he has done well for himself. 4-2 against Lorient. That match ended 4-2 in favor of Reims there. Toulouse 4-1 against Troyes. Nice, OGC Nice right now, they have 1-0 against Lens. Lyon against Brest was 0-0. And you have Monaco defeating Auxerre. Montpellier losing against PSG, where Messi was among the scorers, 3-1 there. And then you have Reims 3-0 against Strasbourg. But really, I'm so happy for Lani Balogun.
Not only for Balogun, you can see Mofit there also to go to the Italian league. You can see the likes of Osimhen, Lookman. Go to Chuba Akpom is the leading scorer goal in the championship there in England. So these are players that are really doing exploits.
So hopefully for Lani Balogun should play for Nigeria.
No, it should. I have said it before. The more when you have these players come to when they are much, you won't be like, okay, you'll be forming that Bugarism there that, okay, if I don't play, no, we have others that are better. So let him come. I'll be happy if he comes and play for us.
While we talk about that, let's look at the way the table is standing over there in France, where PSG, even though, yes, they are holding sway there, they are leading with 51 points right now. You have PSG, Marseille, second on the love. PSG, Napoli, not forgetting Arsenal, They are all leading there in their own groups. But for France, PSG are really doing well. You have Marseille, Lens, Monaco, Reims, Lille, Lorient in that pecking order, down to Lyon. But really, for this season, Lyon, among the big boys, they have not been able to up their game. Reims, where Folarin Balogun applies straight, they are 11th on the log with 29 points after playing 21 matches. Toulouse, Nantes, Montpellier, Brest, you have Troyes, Ajaccio, Strasbourg, Auxerre, and Angers in that pecking order.
Let me just let me go spiritual now. It's only God that will stop PSG from winning the league this season.
But I'm sure they are going to win it, because if you look at it, 51 points already, 21 matches, and you look at 17 matches to go.
I mean, except God says no. Probably that's when PSG will not win the league. So
at least they are leading with 6 points right now.
Yeah, they're very, very clear, very, very clear. So it's really...
Oh, 5 points rather.
Yeah, very, and I'm not sure about PSG will want to lose again. They will just want to keep winning and keep winning.
Let's see that if that will be standing really when it comes to football in France. PSG and Bayern in Germany, they are always dominating football there. But for Folarin Balogun, really, that player has really done well there when it comes to scoring goals. He has 14 goals right now, ahead of Mbappe actually having 13 goals. Good one for Folarin Balogun. And right now, we just have to appreciate what the young man is doing over there in Reims, scoring 14 goals. And I'm sure maybe he should just get his act together and play for. A lot of stories that we actually look at now. Well, NPFL will give you more concerning that. Our league is getting more juicy and more interesting each day they play. A good one for the NPFL. Well, Noel Samson, thank you for coming on the show.
The pleasure is mine, sir.
I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.